My first aid is this bottom drawer here, and I've just taken it out and put it up here. So in this is the main kit. I've just got a mini first aid kit with, you know, band-aids, gauze, tape, that kind of thing. See, it was like $1. So I had to buy this because look how tiny it is and useful it is. And I've got THARs in there. That's used for just antiseptic that you want to keep on the skin, especially good for underneath band-aids. It's also good for splinters. Some earplugs, some hand sanitizer, some cotton buds, little mini sewing kit, a nail buffer, face wipe, eucalyptus or tea tree, tiger balm. This is called Deep Blue. It's from doTERRA. It's actually really good for like tiger balm. It's really strong, and you only need a couple of drops and you can just rub that straight into the skin, although you're probably best to use a coconut, let's see if I've got it, this coconut oil as a base to make it not, you know, hurt the skin. Essential oil lemon, we've got a couple of those. This is also tea tree oil, melaleuca. This was what I used to use when I was mostly chronic asthmatic, except I've gone all natural now, so I don't use that. But it was brand new, unopened, and I thought, well, if I ever get myself in a sticky situation, at least, you know, I've got something there, because this actually works both as a preventer and when you're suffering an attack. So I thought, you know what, don't let my ego get the best of me of going all natural. Let me just at least add it to my first aid kit. What I've done with my little Nurofen and Panadol kind of things is just cut them up and stuck them in there so that I don't have to carry the entire box. So it's so much easier and it can fit, you know, a lot more. Oh, this is nasal spray. When I first started my job, I was really could hardly breathe out of my nose, and I got some of these and I used it for that first day of work and then never used it again. So that's probably in there because it's brand new, pretty much. This is for mosquitoes. You put this on the mosquito bite, it actually zaps you and it actually gives you a bit of relief. And, you know, it doesn't require batteries or anything. And yeah, in the van, I think we're going to need something for mosquito bites. This is also very good for if you shave your legs or underarms or something like that and you actually get a rash. This is really good for that kind of situation. So that's my little first aid kit. That's the main things in the first aid kit. Alright, now the unusual things. But that might actually be unusual for some people, I don't know. But that's normal for me. The unusual things is I've got a zapper here. This is a Super Zapper Deluxe that I got from the Dr. Holder Clark store. And it actually doesn't work, so that's a pain in the butt. But it has a lot of different programs automatically programmed in there. And if it worked, you'd wrap these around your wrists or ankles, or yeah, that's pretty much it for these ones. And put the program in, and it will send different electrical charges through your body to sort of attack viruses and parasites and things like that. Now, that is kind of controversial, like it may not work, it might be placebo, it might be, which is fine by me if it's placebo. But yes, the reason I actually invested a lot of money in that at the start is because I got this little mini one many years ago, and I don't even want to list what it got rid of, but I actually could physically see things coming out of my body and being healed by this zapper. So this is actually the one I use if I ever feel sick. It's not the first thing I grab, but if I ever feel sick and I've tried like my normal like little routine and I still can't seem to shake it, I'll grab this And I also, if I ever come across people with sort of skin conditions and things like that, I will sort of try and gauge whether they're open to the possibility of using this, because if they use this and they just have to hold the handles when and it has to have paper toweling on it, their skin conditions will actually just disappear. It's a freaking like a little miracle worker. And again, I'm not allowed to say what it heals, but I'm not even probably not allowed to highly recommend it, but I personally use it and love it. Next is just some, I don't even know what you call them, cleansing facial wipe things. And I use this because whenever someone at work says, hey, I'm feeling a little bit sick, the first thing I do when I get home is I put some drops of peroxide, hydrogen peroxide, straight in my ears. So I put it in one ear, and then I turn my head and I grab one of these to grab, you know, the excess of what runs out of your ear. And then I do the other ear, and that seems to protect me from getting the same cold of what they get. I also do other things, like if I notice they're particularly sick, or if everyone's saying, oh, it's really going around right now, then I'm like, okay, time to ramp up my vitamin C, time to have olive extract, might up my vitamin B, and just, you know, just ramp up the things that, like, I won't do, you know, I won't think it's safe to go easy on my health. I'll ramp it up. This I haven't actually used, and I don't know if I ever will, but I am really keen to give my body a clean out, and this is actually an enema kit. So I could start doing that. I follow a lot of health gurus that recommend enemas, and I trust that they are telling me the right advice. I just haven't been able to bring myself to do the deed. This is also a liver detox, something I want to do. I want to do it after a full-on colon cleanse, so that's ready for that. This is actually for, it's all written in Chinese. But yeah, this is was recommended for eyesight. It was recommended for eye floaters. So I am going to give this a try as soon as I get up to that part of my life. I'm actually working on other things right now. Also in my first aid kit is some sunscreen, on which I just put in straws. I don't, very, 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 very rare that I ever use sunscreen at all. I'm just, rather than just throw my things out without saving some, I've just saved some. So the purple ones is SPF 50 and the orange ones is SPF 30. So if I ever feel that I absolutely need to have sunscreen for whatever particular reason, at least I've got some. And if I happen to use it a lot, then I can always just buy some. And this is for if I get burnt, some aloe vera gel, which is the pink ones, and some menthol plus aloe vera gel in the blue ones. So this is like more cooling. So that all fits in this bottom drawer here. And the reason these are out is because I use them the most. So the peroxide, I used to keep it in there as well, but I was using it a lot, so I just thought I'll put it in something where I can just sort of reach in, grab this, and use it. And whenever I remember, hey, someone said they were sick, so I better start using it. And a zapper just to encourage myself to use it more, but hasn't exactly gone to plan.
Give our dreams their wings to fly. Gotta keep the fire shoes.